look at this question now, we are asked to simplify this. This also falls under algebraic fractions. So we can see that we are having quadratic expressions both at the numerator and denominator. So let's go, let's not waste time in solving this. Now, as usual, we are going to apply our knowledge of factorization of quadratic expressions. So I'm going to take the first term, multiply by the third term or the last term. So this 8 times minus 8a squared will give us minus 8a squared. So that's our first term. Then we look for two factors of this minus 8a squared, and when you sum them up, we give you minus 2a, which is the middle term. So the two factors of this minus 8a squared that will give us this will be minus 4a and plus 2a. So I'm going to replace this minus 2a by those two factors, which is minus 4a plus 2a. I'm only replacing this middle term. I'm going to do the same thing for the denominator. So let's go to the denominator. First term, denominator, I'll use this first term, multiply this last term. So 2a squared times minus 2, that will give us minus 4a squared. The next thing to do is to find two factors of this minus 4a squared, that when you sum them together, will give you this middle term, which is minus 3a. So the two factors of minus 4a squared will be minus 4a and a as plus 1. Because when you add that plus 1a rather, because when you add them together, it will give you back minus 3a. So I'm going to replace this minus 3a with those two factors. So I'm going to have 2a squared, then I replace it with minus 4a, then plus a minus 2. Can you see that? Okay, so let's solve this problem now. So I'm going to factor out what's common between these first two. 4 is common, I bring out the 4, so that I'm left with, I'm having 4 divided 8, that's 2, 4 divided 4a, that's a. Here, what's common here is 2, is a rather. A divided this is 2, a divided a squared, that's a. I go to the denominator. What's common between these two is 2a. I factor it out. 2a divided 2a squared is a. 2a divided this, that is minus 2. Here, what's common between this is 1, okay, because 1 can divide both, okay, so 1 into a minus 2. Now, let's go down again. We can see that we have 2 minus a common, so I'm going to factor out the 2 minus a. If I factor it out, I'm left with this 2 outside the bracket, which is 4 plus a. I do the same thing for the denominator. I factor it, a minus 2 is common. I'm going to factor it out, and then I'm left with 2a plus 1. Can you see that? Okay, so the next thing, which is the final stage now, is to reduce to lowest term, to divide. Now, by looking at it, you won't really see what to divide, but when you check properly, you discover that these two, we can actually manipulate them. They are almost the same, it's just that their signs are different. While this is plus 2, this is minus 2. While this is minus a, this is what? Plus a. So they are kind of inversely related, okay? So all we have to do at this moment is just to introduce a minus sign that will reverse one of them, okay? So yeah, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to write this as 2 minus a into 4 plus a. Now for this one, I'm going to reverse it and reverse the signs as 2 minus a, which means I'm writing it just to be exactly like this. But when I do that, I will introduce a minus sign. Now, do you know why I'm introducing this minus sign? This minus sign balances the alteration I've made here, because by the time you times minus 1 times 2 still gives you back this minus 2. Minus times a still gives you back this plus a. So this minus sign balances the change I've made here, okay? So that I'm having 2a plus 1. So I can now cancel out this, cancel out. So I'm left with what? 4 plus a all over minus 2a plus 1. So this is our solution. Now, however, there are various ways you can actually leave this. Since we are having a negative sign, okay, you can decide to leave your answer this way, by expanding the bracket minus 2a minus 1. This is also acceptable, this is also correct. Or you can decide to make this minus to affect the numerator, minus 4 minus a all over 2a plus 1. This is also what's acceptable. The choice is yours on how you want to leave your answer. So thanks for watching. Do have a good day. Bye. Share this video if you think this is beneficial to you. Okay.